What up, YouTube? Daniel 4619 coming here. I got some cards to show. Kind of, I don't know, different things. I don't know the hobby the way it is and stuff. I don't know if it's that, but anyway, I have been watching some live videos of Dave going over the 90s inserts. And man, I have no idea. It was just like, you don't know what you don't know. I mean, somebody points something out, hey, look over here, and then you look at it and you kind of look into it, and next thing you know, I don't know, something just sparked some passion in me. But I got some 90s inserts coming. It really shows like the quality and time they took into the card. I mean, you look at your inserts now, 2019, and I mean, I don't know, there's a handful of things I like. I like Spectra, but I don't know, it's just, anyway. So I picked up this Edgar Renteria. Played 16 years. He played with 7 different Major League Baseball teams in his 16 years. He played with 7 of them. I think, me being Ty, I'm just like to talk intense stuff. It would have been better if he would have played for 16 different teams in 16 years. Imagine that. I mean, he would seen everywhere. But anyway, Platinum Medallia Edition. There's some certain 90s cards I want to get my hands on just because I want to see how they look in hand. I mean, this card, it looked okay online, but I knew it would look better in person, and I was correct. It really pops out. Man. So... And so, going into this, let's see, I collected from 1988 to 1990. I stopped there around then, 1991. 1992, I moved to Louisiana, and then I went to high school, and then things kind of went astray, but... and then so 1990 to 2005, pretty much, I didn't collect. That's 15 years gap. And then the end of 2005, I started collecting again. So actually, it's weird. It's like, I've got a lot weird stuff going here. Watch sports with my family back in the 90s. And the 80s, but I only collected a few years there, a couple years in the 80s, and didn't really collect until 2005. So while I watched sports, I didn't collect cards, and then my passion got back up in 2005. So now I'm kind of rewinding and picking up some players that I watched back when I was a kid. Speaking of, I'll just put it out there. I do want to get like one good insert, not maybe the best or the most scarce or whatever, but one good insert of all the big players, because those are, I guess, who you remember. But one that I watched a lot because I lived in southern Louisiana. I'm sorry. Back from, gosh, now I'm just trying to throw some years out. From like 1982 or 83, somewhere in there, I lived in southern Florida and lived there from 82 to 92. Because in 10 years, something like that. So who did I watch a lot in southern Florida? Well, Marino. He was always on the TV, the big old boob tube. And I don't know what it is, but as a kid, you're like, you hear all these adults go, oh yeah, he could throw it so far, and man, they made it seem like he was throwing it from the end of one end zone and his own end zone and all the way, like in one throw, threw it all the way to the other end zone and made a TD. It just seemed like that. Oh, it looks better far away, but this is a killer card, man. So I got another Dan Marino coming, and then there's one more I want to get. I don't know if Dave like sent me a link, and then I looked at it, and at the time I was kind of still getting into this and the 90s inserts, and like at first I was like nah, and then I started thinking about it, and just like what I want to get, what kind of PC 90s inserts collection I want to look like. And then all of a sudden I was like, yeah, I do want to get it. Well, then the auction's over, and then there you go. So you snooze, you lose. But anyway, so yeah. But killer card. And that's numbered to 500. Wow, it's embossed. I didn't even know that. But yeah, so anyway, so that's a 2-card mail day, and some cool 90s inserts out. There is a bubble, man. You can't, if somebody's thinking that there's no bubble with the hobby right now with the new cards, that's crazy, because to think that it's just going to stay right at as it is and maybe go up, but always not get any lower than it's at right now. I mean, you're talking $8,000 cards, $10,000 cards, modern cards. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just rambling now, but so yeah, when I get my other inserts, I'm gonna show them and stuff, and cool stuff out there. I don't know. But yeah, so it's just rehashing. Now I'm repeating myself, but it's like watched a bunch of players, didn't collect cards, then got back into cards. Now trying to go back and getting those players. So anyway, all right. Stay safe. God, oh man, say a prayer for the ones that the hurricane hit. I don't know. We'll see what happens with my work schedule. So.